So welcome to day 3. Today we're going to be talking about video ads. So like I said yesterday, promo videos, they tie in quite heavily with your video ads. However, your video ads do differ a little bit. So your video ads are going to help pull in new customers. They're most likely going to be found on social networking sites, and you're probably going to find they're the ones that are sponsored posts that you'll see come up in your feed. People on social media don't want to feel like they're being pitched to all the time. So a video ad has to be clever. Although you're paying for it to be an advert, people want more than just being sold to. They look at that social media platform for some enjoyment or something to take their mind off what they're doing. So the last thing they want is someone popping up saying, hey, buy this from me, because they're just not that bothered. So if you're trying to get new people in, you want to give something that benefits them. So you'll find a lot of video ads right now aren't just the sales pitch. So you might find that the sponsored ads that are coming up on your Facebook might be a, hey, watch this, send us your email and we'll send you a free document telling you about this. And that's an advert. It hooks you in and then you're on their email list. Then they can contact you and they have your details so they can track you and advertise to you again. So you'll find if you try to bring new people in through ads on Facebook, for example, you want to be pushing something out there that's entertaining. So something that your audience would find funny or something they'd find educational, because that's going to engage with them. When they're scrolling through trying to find something that interests them, you've only got about 2 seconds of their time to hook them in to watch any of your advert at all. So once you've got their interest, that's when a promo video would then make them more interested to watch. They've already seen your advert and learned something or watched it and thought, hey, this is pretty funny. So they're already familiar with your brand or business or you or whatever it is you run. They're familiar with you. So at that point, they'll watch your promo video. Then that gets them more engaged with what you're doing, and then that takes them through the steps. So your video ads are just hooks. It's like fishing. So you're throwing this ad out to all these different people, all these different networks, different interests to hit the nail on the head. And that's why it's so hard to see results sometimes, is because there's just so much to learn about it. On average, someone's finding out about you for the first time, it takes around 10 hours for them to trust you. And that's not just 10 hours from the moment they've seen you, that they think about it for 10 hours. It's 10 hours of actually seeing your content. And that's why the video is so important, is that it chips away into that sort of 10-hour benchmark that you're aiming for, so that people have got that trust that they've built. And as a combination of all the other videos that we spoke about so far, with promo videos popping up left, right and center, the different ads on Facebook, obviously your video business card, that's got sort of 2 minutes there, and that's got a lot of information in that. So by the end of 10 hours, they should feel like they know you. Like in their head, they're almost on a first name basis with you because they know you so well. Even though at that point, you might not have even spoken to them actually in person. Everything that's spoken to them is just videos and stuff like that that's being released. And that's why the ads are so important, is to keep putting them hooks out to the new people to bring them in. Because then over the long term, as people are coming in and sort of watching your content, whether it's video, photos, just text-based stuff, just general posts, as long as they keep viewing it, it just keeps building that sort of trust up. But you need to make sure you got other bits of that network sorted, because otherwise you're going to put these hooks out and they're just going to slip because there's nothing to keep them there. And that's what building a system's all about. So that leads us to another key video that you can use as part of this sort of system on day 4. And day 4 is obviously video testimonials. So I will see you again for day 4 and we'll learn more about that next part of the system.